Man, what a spectacular day to be at Legoland. There is nobody here. Holy cow. This is going to be awesome today. I do like the entryway into Legoland. This is really nice. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Legoland, Florida. I'm gonna place the vlog back in service. It's Maddie, Matt, Mateo, Matthew, whatever you want to call me. I am here at Legoland, Florida for the Halloween update. It's not time for the monster party just yet. But Legoland did announce that they were going to be changing it this year. And so I thought, let's go out to the theme park and see what Halloween updates there are. I mean, we've kind of been on a roll here. We did Universal the other day. Was at Epcot doing some food and wine updates the other day as well. So I thought, let's go out to Legoland, Florida. I haven't been here in a while. Last time I was here, it was the day after Purdue had that loss to UConn in the national championship. I was kind of drowning my sorrows a little bit. So, summer's almost over. The weather is not quite that cool yet, but it is cooling down. So I thought, let's get out to Legoland because I plan to visit here a lot more often now that summer's winding down. This is a great park to be at, but in the summer it is incredibly hot, so I tend to stay away. But I want to start coming here now for the Halloween events and the Christmas events, and then obviously through the winter months. Today, I don't know if you could tell by my video when I was walking in, is a very light day here. My plan is we're going to walk around the park. I'm going to show you some things that I didn't get a chance to show you the last time. On the way out, we'll cover the Legoland Hotel here. And then the other thing I want to do, if I can, we'll get on some rides. If I can film, I'll film. If I can, I'll run back and get my GoPro. I'm not sure what their policy is about filming on these things, so we'll kind of tread lightly on that one. Obviously, don't want to get in any trouble for filming on rides, because not everybody's like Disney where you can film on pretty much everything except Rock and Roller Coaster. But anyway, we're gonna have a great time here today. We'll stay for a couple hours. Supposed to storm as usual about 2, so we'll head home about that time. But for right now, let's get our rear ends inside Legoland and go have some fun and check out some Halloween decor and explore the park. Welcome everybody, let's get started. Got the old annual pass with me. Probably gonna upgrade this thing because they've added a few more features to the pass above this one. If you need it, they do have free Wi-Fi. And I always like to show these if you need them. There's the QR code for the mobile app. Wow, look at this. This is the new Sea Life Aquarium coming to Legoland, Florida. Apparently, this must have gotten behind on construction because this was supposed to open in 2024. I can probably pretty much say with confidence this will not open in 2024. But if this is going to be anything like the Sea Life that's on International Drive in the heart of the tourist district there in Orlando, this is going to be a cool aquarium. The reason I'm looking at upgrading my pass is because since Merlin Entertainment's brought back, they bought the Orlando Eye again, they repurchased it. And so it's part of the annual pass once again, but it's part of the gold pass. I have the one below that, the silver. So, if you get the gold, not only do you get, obviously, admission into Legoland and the water park and everything else, but you get free admission all year to Sea Life. I think it's all the Sea Lives. I'm assuming it's going to include this one, but I don't want to assume too much because you know what that means. Ass of you and me. But I'm going to guess it's going to have that, plus be able to ride the Orlando Eye whenever we want to. And with the Epic Universe construction, we're about 90% done on that. Yeah, it'd be fun to do that. So this is gonna be the new Sea Life Aquarium. And of course we'll make a stop in the big shop before we head out today. Have to do that, that's a must. And we got some construction walls here in the entryway of Legoland. Either A, this is going to be a brand new feature, some kind of expansion, or this is gonna be for their Halloween display, which they have a pretty cool one right here. It's the Jammin' Jack-o'-lanterns. So something's going here. One of the two. And they've cut trees back. I don't know, maybe this is going to be for a future expansion. have to keep an eye on this one. I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe I just missed it, but Legoland's getting into the VIP experience now, like all the other parks. Pay to play, folks, pay to play. I mean, you do get quite a bit with this. I'm not quite sure how much this thing costs. However, there's the QR code if you want to find out. Before we get started, I got to stop by, say hi to my buddy here, see if he's chit-chatting today. He's not talking today? Oh, man. Cat got your tongue today, huh? Well, we have some structures for Halloween, it looks like. We have this one here, and then over here looks to be our first candy stop. So this looks like something kind of different from what they've had in the past. They normally put the candy stops out on a trail, but it looks like they're gonna have these all throughout the park this time. Cool idea. I like the figure on top. Ah, here we go. Monster Party and Brick or Treat. Looks like we're gonna have some football going on here. Oh, and by the way, need I mention that tomorrow night is the official start of college football. Well, week 0 was last week, but tomorrow everything gets underway, week number 1. And this is going to be a photo op for the zombie cheer crew for Halloween as well. But I cannot wait for college football tomorrow night. The one thing I want to talk about as well, we're going to have to come out for this because Legoland is going to add in a brand new drone show with their Halloween fireworks. That I've got to see. And if you're wondering, this is also included with your general admission or your annual pass. And it kicks off in just a couple weeks, so September 13th, so about 2 weeks from this weekend. I will obviously not be here for this weekend, opening weekend. I will actually be at home back in Indiana because I have a date with the family. We are going to see Purdue and Notre Dame at Purdue. Boiler up. I hope they dismantle the Irish. Sorry to all you Notre Dame fans. And of course, I will be bringing the camera with me. We will document that. Unless Purdue loses, then we'll wipe the film, we'll erase everything. I've done Brick or Treat before, but I don't think I've seen it with this Monster Party. This is something that they keep evolving over the years. So, looks to be a lot of fun. The other thing that they usually do here is, along with this Brick or Treat Monster Party, is they will put scavenger hunts throughout the mini land here. I believe in years past it's been candy corn. Look for the candy corn pieces. And then during Christmas they'll have Santa Claus all throughout this area. Here's a pretty neat fun fact from the Lego mini land of Kennedy Space Center. Just the VAB's got 15,000 Lego bricks. And they've got Launchpad 39A from Kennedy Space Center. So it dawned on me, looking at the Kennedy Space Center exhibit, they got the shuttle placed up on, it looks like it's on blocks, but they got the shuttle placed up, raised up, and then there's this queue line going into it. And it dawned on me, this is in the Space Shuttle Atlantis exhibit building. That is the Space Shuttle experience. And that's basically how you queue up for it. You go around and around all the way up. And it is a simulated space shuttle ride that was created by using NASA engineers and NASA astronauts. If you read about it, everybody, even the astronauts, say it's the closest thing that you can do to experiencing an actual flight on the shuttle. We've done this before. It's very amazing. It's very amazing. And with this right here, this is Kennedy Space Center, the Lego version. We're going to have to go see the real version here coming up now that the weather's cooling off, because they're adding a bunch of new events and their Christmas events coming back, which I've never done and really, really want to. Got to see it. Oh, the shuttle just had a flight. And that was what they were referring to earlier. That's the VAB, the Vehicle Assembly Building. 15,000 Lego bricks just in that structure. If you ever want to have some fun with these pirate ships over here, this button right here says fire the cannons. But I will say, before you go pressing buttons, if you want to have fun with people, look to see where the wet spots are on the ground. See if you can get anybody to walk there or somebody you know and push the button. So we're going to take a little shortcut here. We're going to kind of go back to where the Lego medieval times are. Okay, quick construction update. I'm here in the medieval times area, and this giant play structure that used to be here, I forget what it was called. It was Lego Kingdom something, but it's gone now. It's just grass here now. But I see flags and markers in there, so clearly you're gonna make way for something brand new here. This looks to be a pretty cool area too. This is the Kingdoms, the castle area. And as they've had in years past, they have a Lego monster show up here, dance party. Because what's neat about the Lego Halloween event is it will go into the night. They'll actually keep the park open until about 8 p.m. on the weekends. We're walking into the castle area here, the Kingdoms, Lego Kingdoms. They got a brick or treat shield up there. This is brand new. This was not here before. It's a, it's like an old Battletoad sitting on a shroom. It's like a combination of Super Mario meets Battletoads. Oh, and the famous dragon. 5-minute wait? Yeah. Yeah, we have to. That's a must. This is probably arguably one of the best rides in the park. If you're here on a busy day, this will have, without a doubt, one of the longest waits. Looking for the ride platform? Follow the screaming children. What's neat about this ride is it starts out nice and slow, and it goes through a castle. There's tons of Lego scenes. And then it goes out into the open, and then you go up the lift hill, and then the ride gets started. Pretty neat. And they have a version of this roller coaster at pretty much every Legoland park around the world. While I'm waiting for the coaster to come in, we're going to get row number 1 here, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film, but if not, we'll talk about it. Parents, please listen. Now, I'm not a parent, so I'm just giving you what would be my strategy. Because these parks are insanely expensive to get into, and you're traveling here from either a short or long distance away, even overseas, take your child, if they've never been to a place like this, take your child to a smaller amusement park, local fair, whatever, and see how they do on the rides there. So you don't spend $100 and some a person for them to get here and not want to ride anything because they're terrified. The coaster train that just left here had a child on it, and he was glued to the father. He could not pull him off of him, and obviously they can't run the coaster like that. So the father, disgusted, got off of the train coaster with his son, and now they just walked out of here dejected. And it's like, you know, make sure that they're going to like this kind of stuff before you spend a fortune only to get here and find out they're not going to ride anything. Trying to pull the sword in the stone there. Once again, you got to have a little control over the old wallet coming into here. Oh, they have the mandrakes now? I didn't know they had this. One of my best tips I can give you all watching this, if you are thinking about planning a trip to Legoland, Florida, my best advice would be to go during the week right after summer, which is about right now. I mean, Labor Day is probably going to be busy, but September all the way through basically spring break, if you go during the week, you're going to have this, like literally 5-minute waits for everything. I literally walked down to this thing. The other thing is if you want to do one of the parties, meaning the Halloween party or the Christmas party, keep in mind, these parties are included with your annual pass or your paid admission. There's no extra charge. It's not like Disney. So it's included, which is really cool. My best advice though would be, because party weekends are very crowded, they really are, a lot of people come out for these things. If you want to enjoy the rides and attractions, make a trip out here during the week, like today is a Wednesday, and enjoy the park like I'm about to show you. I mean, look at this. There's nobody here at all. This is the time to come out, enjoy all of the attractions, and then come back on the weekend and do the party. And then you can just focus on the party and not be waiting, you know, 45 minutes to well over an hour for some of these attractions. Because like that dragon roller coaster, people will wait 2 hours for that thing easily. Now, is it worth a 2-hour wait? Subjective. Some may say yay, some may say nay. But it's a fun ride, and when it's 5 minutes like that, well worth it. Dollywood has a similar ride to this. This is called the Joust. They have something where you ride a bear at Dollywood. Difference is the adults can ride the bears at Dollywood. This is a kids only ride, so I will not be partaking. I would love to ride this, however, cannot do it. All right, we're gonna go into the Land of Adventure. Adventureland. Nope, you'll get sued. So Land of Adventure. And just for the heck of it, HECK, we have to do the Lost Kingdom Adventure ride. It's a must. Just to give you an idea on busy weekends, look at these queues. Look at how big these are, right? This is why you do this now, during the week. Here we go. We got our little blaster here. Man, it's hard to do. All right, we got to score points. Always love that ride. Every time I'm here, I always have to ride that. Looks like we've got another candy stop ahead. I thought it seemed awful quiet back here. And it is. Coastersaurus is not running. Which, fun fact, this coaster, as you can see through the trees and the brush, this is one of the original rides that was here when this was Cypress Gardens. Oh, and I know why it's closed. Take a look. There's track there. There's no track up there. That would be a wild ride. Looks like Coastersaurus is getting some new shoes, meaning this thing is getting completely retracked. All right, I'm over here. I haven't done this in forever. This usually has a very long wait. Let's do this. 5 minutes. This is gonna be hilarious. I haven't ridden this in years. All right, here we go. Check this thing out. This is so cool, man. It's a Lego hippo there. Holy cow, that monkey literally stole one of these Jeeps. All right, I have to show you all this. Watch this. Right, look at this. This is classic. I forgot how fun this ride was. I really did. Oh, we got some Lego ostriches. That one's doing what a lot of people tend to do, get their head in the sand. I'm glad I did this. Oh, look at these. I would like to think this scene coming up is kind of a play on Disney's Safari Trek, because they do have a exhibit just like this where the lions are on a mountain like that. It's very similar. Only difference is it's on that side. Oh, and at last animal, the zebra. That was well worth it. You know it's a good ride when even the ride operators say they really enjoy riding this. Yeah, because obviously before the ride opens every day, they have to take a ride on it to make sure everything's good. So the two ladies running it, they're like, oh, this is one of my favorite rides in the park. I said, I haven't done this in years because it's always got an insanely long line, and it does, so take advantage. So I think what we're gonna do is there's another ride similar to the safari ride. Oh, another candy stop. There's another ride similar to the safari ride. It's the Legoland boat ride where you actually get to drive a boat and they're not on tracks. So I'm gonna see if they'll let my big ass in one of these boats, see if I can drive it around. Right down there, there it is. Oh yeah, there's two adults down there in a boat, so yeah, I'm definitely doing this. But I want you to look at this. Check this out. This is why you come here during the week on off times. This is kind of a neat idea. How to enjoy the park when it's raining or really hot. There's everything that you can do that's indoors. That's a good idea. And you can send a birthday to Legoland. So everybody's got a birthday today. There you go. Here we are, the Coast Guard Academy. I'm gonna take a boat ride in 5 minutes. Here we go, we're boat driving. Check it out, no track. Here we go, look at this. They have a gas pedal just like the cars. Yeah, I'm wearing Mickey flip-flops, get off me. And you steer it just like a real boat. So if you want to ram the wall, you can absolutely ram the wall. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, everybody, come out to Legoland during the middle of the week. Especially everybody that's got a big family or whatnot, even a little family. You guys will have the time of your life. The last time I rode this, which again, it's been some years ago, I came here for the first time in, I think it was 2017, 2018. There was a guy looking for his bucket of fish. I'm curious if he's still here. Again, this has undergone a name change. This is now Coast Guard Academy. This used to be the Legoland Boat Driving School. Well, we're gonna slap the dock here. Oh, hold on, look at, yeah! Oh. We're reckless driving here. Hard to starboard. You mean port, sir? Aye, port. Oh, hey, it's hot today. Let's drive through the Pelican. Oh yeah, that's actually felt pretty damn good. Just like the safari ride. Kind of, you know, got myself tucked in here. Uh-oh, I don't think I steered fast enough. I think I'm gonna steer us right into the damn wall here. Incoming, incoming, look out. Oh yeah. I hear him somewhere. I hear the guy asking, looking for his bucket of fish. I think he's over that way. I think the birds took it.
In no time quickly, we'll have our boat back in the water. And how are you doing?
Arr, she be the yarest vessel around. I don't know what I'm doing. Now, the one over here, that's for driving school, cannot partake in that one. And then when you pull back into the dock, they actually have the cleats and everything right there. They'll put a dock rope around your cleat and kind of bring you to the side of the dock, and you get out and on with your day. And again, it's such a short day today. If we wanted to ride this 20 times, we could easily. Here we go, coming into port.
Enjoy your boat.
Oh, you can't swim in the lagoon here. Doggone it. And no smoking either. Man, no fun. They don't let you have any fun on these rides. Can't jump off the boat and swim. You can't like have a combination of these three basically. There it is, the Coast Guard, the Lego Coast Guard Academy. I want to tell you something. Everybody that's watching this, that's older, not a child. You come to a place like this, pretty much an adult can ride any ride, whether you have a child with you or not. If you are two adults and you decide, you're friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever combination you are, and you decide to come to Legoland, and even if you don't have kids, ride these rides. Ride them. Who gives a shit what people think? Who cares? In fact, you have more fun with this because everybody's like, man, it's nice to see adults taking part in this stuff. Honestly. It's an enjoyable experience. It's fun. No, this isn't an insane ride where it's going to take you up 180 feet and drop you down at 65 degrees at 65 to 70 miles an hour. It's just fun to do. It's really, really enjoyable. So don't worry about what people think or worry about even what they care. Just go have some fun. Like today, like I'm doing. I am really enjoying this. And what's really crazy, sorry about the spots. I've been doing everything to try to get that off my lens. They somehow are inside there. If anybody has any tips of how to open up the Canon G7X lens and get those out of there, I'd be very much appreciative. They don't bother the lens when the sun isn't directly shining into it, but when the sun beam hits the lens exactly, it makes those little dots, and I hate that. But I've tried cleaning this lens a million times and I can't get those out of there. So anybody's got any tips on that, let me know. I'd be very appreciative of it. And over here we got the Lego City Fire Department. This is a great ice cream shop right here. One thing to keep in mind though, coming during the week, because when it is not this busy, some of these shops will be closed. That's the only downside. All of the attractions will be open, but a lot of the little restaurants will be closed. So just keep that in mind. And then here's the Ford driving school. Well, it's the driving school now. It used to be sponsored by Ford. And where this octane gas pump island is, there used to be a Mustang, a blue Mustang right here. Once again, this would be fun to do, but I cannot do this one. I'm a little too big. It's all good. And then moving up this way, this is how you get to the Legoland Water Park, all the way through here. For those that have never been, the Legoland Water Park is all the way in the very back of Legoland. It used to be, this sign was way back there. There's a big trail that goes through here. But if you want to do the water park, the only downside, I will say this, the only downside to the Legoland Water Park, if you can call it a downside, is you have to walk completely through the theme park to get to the water park. That's the only thing. So if you come here specifically for the water park, just know you got to walk all the way through the theme park. One of these days I'm going to come here when it is open and we'll go explore it. It's not a big water park, but it is still pretty fun. There's a lot of neat things in there. The other thing that I might add to this is, again, during the weekdays like this, when it's slow, again, low wait time for the attractions, but the water park may not always be open. So if you're specifically wanting to do attractions and water park, or water park then attractions, look on the website. I highly recommend to look on the website. And here, I'll give you the QR code again. You can scan this and you can get all of the updates and the hours for the water park. The The next stop, Technic World. I'm gonna see if they have the, I am not sure the name of it, the Aqua Blaster ride running. If they do, I'm gonna get on this thing because this is another one that has a seriously long wait time. Yes, it is running. But basically what you do is you steer that wheel, and it's kind of like a whip ride on the water. The cars have little fins on them, and when you steer the wheel, it causes it to spin way out. And then they don't have them working, but there's these blasters right here that you push normally. It sends up a water cannon. Yeah, this is a cool ride. Wow, they don't mince words here. As they should not. You definitely should not be in there. All right, I'm not sure if I'll be able to film this one or not, but we'll see. If not, I'll tell you all about it. So this area looks like it's undergoing some refurbishment. There's another animal that sits up here. This is where they put the golden brick on the Lego statue, right when they opened up Legoland Florida. So whenever that comes back, hopefully it'll have the golden brick. This ride here was a blast. Lots of fun. Obviously couldn't film on it, and to make sense, you know, they don't want people holding cameras while you're whipping around, and you don't want to lose it in something like this either. And right here is the Great Lego Race. I definitely cannot bring this camera on there. So when I'll come back with my GoPro and we'll ride the roller coasters. Well, we got some more photo ops for Halloween. Here we go. Now we're coming down by the waterfront area. They got a bunch of Halloween decorations here. Another candy stop. The other thing that's down here that I pointed out last time, the Cypress Gardens is down here. Part of the original Cypress Gardens was left alone. You can walk through it. The great banyan tree is back there. Highly recommend seeing that if you've never seen a banyan tree. I'm not going to spoil the fun for you. It's pretty cool. And then this is Pirates Cove, where the pirate ski show is on the lake. And then there's also the Pirate River Quest ride. That will do when it cools off, because it's about 105 right now, the feels like. It's about 92, 95 actual, with a feels like a 105. That ride is about a 25-minute to a half-hour experience. So once it cools off, we'll ride that. So here we are at Pirates Cove, Cypress Gardens ahead. That's Fake Bell right there. And then Brickbeard's Water Sports Stunt Show. No shows today. Okay. So that's again another thing where, again, there are some give and takes with the slower times. But again, do all the rides and attractions with no waits, and then come here for the party nights and then do all the shows. I'm telling you, the best way to do this. This is one of my favorite walks in Legoland. This is, again, part of old Cypress Gardens that they left intact. You know, decorated with some Lego seagulls here. But this wasn't working the last time we were here, back in April. The waterfall and the fountain is back on. This is really beautiful. This is a great photo op too. Again, this is part of the features that were left in place from the old Cypress Gardens. We got the Lego otters, Lego deer. That's a nice beaver there. And also, I just noticed these. If you are here, again, what we talked about specifically for the water park, they do have signs taking you all the way to the water park. So with these being here, my guess is that still is the only way, the one and only way to the water park, is by walking through the whole theme park. I really, really, really need to get out to Las Vegas. This right here is actually going to be historic pretty soon. If not already, the Mirage is not the Mirage anymore. I believe it was bought out by Hard Rock. So I hope Legoland keeps this here as a history piece now. And they have the Mirage fountain show. Let's push this little button right here. We'll watch the volcano blow off. There it goes. That's it? Do it again. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. I knew you had more in you. So as you walk around Legoland, the mini land here, look for these interactive buttons. We'll take a trip through the big shop, see if anything's new, and we'll head on home and get this started. Okay, I gotta say, this is pretty creative. The Bowser model is playing the piano. Brilliant. Wow, that thing is huge. Wow, that thing is gigantic. But for $440, it should be gigantic. If you can't find what you're looking for in here, Lego never made it, honestly. Okay, this is pretty neat. This apparently was featured on the Lego Masters show. This is called Travel Moments, and it's got the globe and an airplane, and then it's got little holders where you can put your photos from all of your travels and vacations and your tickets. That is a brilliant idea. It's $149. 1,231 pieces. That's pretty neat. I've never seen that. This must be something relatively new. So one thing, if you look for these refresh and refill stands, Lego has free complimentary water in there. They have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, and they have the little cups. You can put that underneath there and select water and get yourself some ice cold water. Or they got water fountains all over the place too. I do not recommend Coke Classic on days like this. Not at all. But looking at this from this side, this Sea Life is going to be big. Big, big place. Here we go. I grabbed one of the park maps from the front here. Try to see if I can do this. So you can see where we walked in right here. This is the main entrance. So if you're going to do the water park, you come in through this main entrance here. You go all the way back this way. And you just keep following this path around all the way through here, back through the Cypress Gardens waterfall area, back by the Technic. And then you also follow the markings on the ground back here. Keep going, all the way up. And there's where we were at right there a little while ago, way in the back of the park. And follow the pathway here, and then there's Legoland Water Park. So it is at the very back, very, very back. And right there is where the Sky School roller coaster used to be. So whatever they're doing, I'm guessing, is going to cover this whole area. My guess is it's either going to be a huge new attraction like a roller coaster, a really good roller coaster like the one they have over in Windsor, I think. It's a wing style coaster. Either that or it's going to be a brand new land. And I think I pointed this out the last time. If you stay at the hotel here, or you have pay for preferred parking, everything preferred is under these canopies, which are all solar cells or solar panels. And these are used to assist with powering Legoland. Pretty cool. Well, I made it back home again. Thank you for coming along with me to Legoland. I hope you had fun. I know I did. That was great. No wait times. As I said, this is a great time to take advantage of that. I want to say this too. Thank you all very much for watching. You know, I've learned something. Ooh, big thunderclap. Again, I know how to read the weather. Got home just in time. But whether my videos get 5 views or 5,000 views or 500,000 views, thank you all very much for just taking the time to watch. You know, I know sometimes it's easy to get frustrated, especially being a new creator and trying to grow the channel. But I always got to remember that it's patience. Patience pays off, and it's a learning experience. Obviously when you're brand new, you're not in the algorithm, and it takes time to get worked into that YouTube algorithm. You're basically kind of a nobody out there. And then, your subscribers and a lot of word of mouth, and that is what keeps you going and gets you relevant. But everybody that's watched any one of my vlogs or multiple vlogs, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to enjoy this. That means a lot, because as I said before, if you didn't watch anything, we'd still be stuck on 0 or 1, somewhere around there. But everybody that's watching, you're helping this succeed. And again, one of these days, we're going to look back on this and go, holy cow, remember the days when. Because I really think we have the potential to grow this thing huge. Well, I know we haven't really even scratched the surface of everything there is to do, and especially with the theme parks. I've said this before. I study what other people are doing, and there's a lot of stuff people aren't covering. They're doing the same stuff. I plan on bringing a lot more to you. Enjoy this. Let me know if you've been to Legoland, or if you plan to, or if by watching this, you're able to make a decision and be like, yeah, let's add that to our vacation. So just let me know. I'm curious. If Legoland's something you'd consider doing, or you've been there, or you'd like to go there. All right, everybody, we're going to put this vlog out of service. What you've seen has been the truth. Everything's been actual. And I hope for everybody that watched this, it was mighty satisfactual. See ya.